Alrighty, everybody, welcome. Hello, everybody. It is I, our Afrobarrow, um, bringing you the first official NBA 2K podcast episode. We've been doing these a lot on Reddit, as some of you may know. We've done some in the Discord server as well. And some people seem to really enjoy these. And I really enjoy doing the Reddit talks. I thought, let's try to actually do something with this then. If I'm going to be doing podcasts, I want to actually make an actual podcast. So here we are. And for those of you who are just listening to me for the first time, I am a moderator on the NBA 2K subreddit, on the My Team subreddit, and on the Discord 2K subreddit as well. I am not a 2K developer or a 2K employee. 2K is not paying me to do this. Everything you hear are my own opinions, my own words. And I'm a community member just like you guys. I've been a part of the community for over 7 years now, involved around 2K every day, or almost every day. Yeah, we're in the off season, right? This is the NBA Finals, and you may or may not know that NBA 2K news will begin to come out as soon as the NBA Finals comes to a close. Not the day after, but it's usually around the NBA Finals ends, and then you got the NBA Draft, and then you got Summer League, and throughout that time you're going to be hearing different sorts of 2K news, and you get to learn to cover athlete. Primarily, that's going to be the first thing you're going to learn. So basically, if you haven't noticed, in this podcast, the first podcast right now, involving NBA 2K, everything I can tell you guys is, it's the little stuff that you might already know. If you're a fan of the game series, a lot of stuff you already know about. But what you might not know about, and I'm going to show you here right now, is that the Summer League is hosted by NBA 2K or sponsored by NBA 2K. And it was last year as well. You can look it up. NBA 2K23 Summer League was a thing. And this year, NBA 2K24 Summer League is a thing. So this is actually the first look at the NBA 2K logo. The official NBA 2K24 logo. If maybe that makes you happy to have a look at it or not, I don't know. But that's what it looks like. It looks a little fuzzy on my screen. There we go. So that's how the 4 looks in the NBA 2K24, in case you were wondering. And basically, what that will help you with as well, if you're a graphics designer, somebody that likes to make, like PlayStation or Xbox covers of NBA 2K, and you put like your favorite athlete on there and you make some cover art, that's going to help you get the official logo so you don't have to try to design it yourself to something that's similar. You can get the official logo. Just go on Twitter and look for 2K24 Summer League. That's where I got that image from. That's where you can get it from as well. Or just Google it. I'm sure it'll come up. But yeah, since I'm talking about covers, I do want to bring up the cover design contest. The entries for the cover design will end tomorrow at midnight. So technically they will end, end of day today. Tomorrow midnight Eastern. You cannot enter after that. And what's going to happen is we're going to tally up the votes after, okay? So if you still want to enter, if you're hearing this podcast and you somehow still have time to enter and you want to, go ahead, because you can get a copy of 2K24 if you're the grand prize winner. But even if you don't, we'll give you a platform for you to show off your art if you want, if that's something that you're interested in. So that ends tonight, basically, as of me releasing this podcast. And with that, I also want to bring you guys to this post here involving Reddit API. And as you can see, the votes are big on yes. So what this means is officially NBA 2K subreddit and the My Team subreddit will be going on this blackout, which means we're going to be closed down basically for 2 days to bring awareness to what's going on. And if you want to read more about this, just go on one of our main subreddits and follow the links inside, the hyperlinks. You'll be able to read more on the topic. But basically, as the top comment here mentions, the loss of third-party apps that rely on the API to help people with disabilities such as blindness or being hard of hearing is devastating and will make Reddit inaccessible for some. In addition, it will also be harder for mods to do their jobs as well and combat things such as duplicate posts, spam posts, and child porn. As a member of this sub, I think it is something to be supported, and it is definitely something to be supported. So just keep in mind we are going to do this because you guys voted yes. So there you go. And then just for us to have a little fun before I end this podcast, because this is just a me podcast today. I do plan to have guests, and I do plan to have maybe a co-host every now and again, somebody for me to chat with. I want to keep these podcasts where I'm by myself kind of short. And I feel like you probably want that too. You're going to just hear me babble forever. Let's look at the top posts in 2K subreddit and the My Team subreddit, just a few of them. And of course, if you're just listening to this, you might want to, watch this on YouTube or on a platform where you can watch the podcast version instead of just listening. But if you're just listening, hopefully you still enjoy this. So somebody here named Big Bert made a post. It's a pre-wedding celebration, and if we actually click on it, I guess there is some information. My best friend moved to Atlanta 10 years ago and is getting married this weekend. The other 3 people I've only met online. We've developed a bond. We surprised him with his wedding colors in game for our last night playing together before the wedding. This weekend will be the first time I've met 3 of the 5 people here. So pretty cool to see. 2K is life. 2K is life. Even when you're getting married, there's still a way to involve 2K. So that's pretty cool. My career gameplay at first is just awful. Posted by FP Lisa Dream. I'm a good player, but I haven't played in a few years. Used to play my career on the hardest difficulty 5 years back. Oh my god, what has happened to the gameplay? They nerf your player at the start so badly it's ridiculous. Like, I can't hit wide open layups to save your life. Difficult. I can't hit wide open layups to save your life. Difficult. Very difficult is what this person's trying to say. It just ruins the immersion because I would be immediately cut from NBA team in real life. So it just feels so stupid and unrealistic. I hate it beyond belief. So, yeah, there's people that love my career. There's people that hate my career. I'm in the middle. I'm at the beginning of the year, I really don't care for it. But they seem to work some things out throughout the year that make my career a little bit more tolerable. And some things out, VC. They make VC a little bit better to get. I feel like this year they did that. At the beginning of the year, it wasn't very fun. And then throughout the year, they made updates to where it feels worthwhile to at least finish the first year of NBA, my career. You do get quite a bit of VC. I wish we'd get more, but... So that's on the NBA 2K side. Let's look at the My Team subreddit now. So, grinding auction house since last September, and I finally have enough MT to afford this legendary 89 Bulls floor. This is posted by IZ Mike Co. And for some reason, the bid on this court is up to 30 million MT. So this is usually a PC thing, or somebody is, transferring MT, selling or buying. Will Jokic get an Evo by Edit ED2X? Jokic has been snubbed for Evos on multiple triple-doubles. Oh, excuse me. What happened there? On multiple triple-doubles, and even on his 50-point game. His last Evo came after a 30-20 game, so they Do they snub him again because he didn't exceed in his last one? Well, I'm all for it. I'm all for cards having evos. I feel like I said this a few years ago. I wish there were more cards with more evos, like more often. I love that, like about cards. Like you do challenges, you upgrade the card. Because I have this thing for like games with evolutions where you evolve. Basically, like you get stronger, you evolve, you become this. That's basically the 2K side of things, right? You go from a higher grade card with better ability to shoot, better ability to defend, whatever it is. So I really like that stuff. I mustachio a question lineup by Dr. Oz Midas Buckshank. And his whole lineup in my team are players with very prominent mustaches. Not all the same, all kinds of different mustaches. And I'm all for it. I love your guys' creativity. Sometimes you guys get very creative and it's really cool to see. So thanks for posting. I really do like that. So that's pretty much the end of this podcast. Hopefully it's not too long for you guys. Um, if you guys know any guest you might want to like, you know, have me bring on here, somebody to talk to about 2K stuff, but maybe not all about 2K stuff. Maybe about their life a little bit and how it led to them being in the 2K community. We can do something like that as well. If you'd like me to have a co-host, who would be a good co-host for me to chit chat about the things that I just talked about here, but also other things, in the future. News relevant stuff that might come out. Or if you do enjoy these solo podcasts and you would want them to be longer, or you like them the way they are right now, let me know as well. You guys need to, follow the podcast wherever you're listening, wherever you're watching, make comments. I do read the comments and I do pay attention to community feedback as much as I can. So let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.